Recently, I found one of the more terrifying games on Roblox. And let me tell you, it's not a normal one. The game's called Jim's Computer. As soon as you load in, Jim, your character, is awoken to the sound of a doorbell. Curious, you walk up to the door, wondering who's going to be there. Strangely, there's a parcel, yet no postman. So you pick up the parcel, decide, you know what, I'm going to open it, revealing that it's a computer. Okay, you're left wondering, who ordered this parcel? Was it Jim? Regardless, once you boot up the computer, you're introduced to 3 apps. News, shop, and chat. If you open news, it tells you about the new chemical plant that's got to open soon, and how detrimental it'll be to the town. Also, it's written in Latin, which has its own eeriness to it. If you open the shop, you get the option to order a slingshot, some balls, and a trowel, which is pretty normal stuff, right? Well, after playing with your new items, Jim states that he feels tired. So you go to bed, all is normal.
Until
In the middle of the night, you wake up for no apparent reason. But what makes the game scary is the perspective is shifted into first person, giving a more realistic feeling during a tense moment. As something causes you to wake up at night, you go around checking for any strange occurrences, and this is the point that makes the game psychologically terrifying, as you have to open the cupboards. The moment is tense, as you know something could be inside of them. Opening the first one reveals nothing. Okay, that's a good sign. That is, until you realise you still have to open the second one. Opening it reveals nothing again? Okay, strange. Jim states that he feels safe again, which contrasts our minds, as we know something has to be there. Waking up for day 2, do the same activities as day 1. Check messages, purchase items, look at the news, all that jazz. However, the news article has changed, as it announces the mysterious disappearance of another person. Surely this couldn't be linked to the reason you woke up. After finding out about this, you carry on your day as normal, playing around with new items, falling asleep, and waking back up to check the cupboards once again. Once again, there's nothing to find. However, I did notice a strange noise. Sort of similar to a clock, I think? I don't really know. Anyways, you go back to bed, wake up for day 3. Nothing major happens on this day, apart from the fact a couple of the items get a bit more serious, such as GPS and a medical kit. I did spend a few minutes figuring out what the GPS arrow leads to. I realised it was pointing towards my cursor, so yeah, wasted a lot of time there. But at night, some creepy things did start to happen. Not only did the TV turn on, but I also got a notification on the computer. Checking where it is, you go into the messages, see that an unnamed person messaged you, prepare. This is worrying. What do we need to prepare for? We're gonna get attacked. Is this the kidnapper? Or could it be someone trying to warn us? Anyways, Jim falls asleep at the computer, and this time, he doesn't state he feels safe. Day 4 comes by, and we purchase some supplies essential for surviving in the long run. Instead of opening the boxes outside, we have to place these inside the house. It's nothing significant, but it is questionable. Reading the news, we learn that there's an incident at the chemical refinery. It's nothing significant, so we think. Also, we can see a military helicopter fly past, which not only makes us question our safety, as this could be a nationwide threat regarding the missing people, but it also highlights our isolation and solitude from anyone around, as we can't see any houses or even any terrain, which means no one can help us. As night comes, chaos is unleashed. Jim is sure someone's in the house. It's not creepy at all. Once you're finished with the cupboards, you hear loud footsteps coming from the bedroom, and then a pounding against the window. Jim, most likely being sleep deprived, falls asleep on the ground. Waking up on the next day, it's stated on the news that martial law has been declared and that people must stay inside, meaning that the kidnappers are a real threat, or we're led to believe. The items in the shop are tools we can use to barricade our house. Strangely, there's an item covered by a black box. What is this item, you might be wondering? Well, we'll get into that. After boarding up all the entry points, I noticed the sky turned sort of blue-red. I'm gonna state my thesis about that later on. After waking up, I get another message on the computer from that same user stating, keep quiet and stay calm. Truly, they're inside the house. TV blares an alarm. Straight after that, aggressive pounding on the door, and then the rest of the house to be more than one person, if it's a person. All of a sudden, the various noises cause a state of panic, not only in Jim, but also us as the player, not allowing us to think clearly. We know something's going to get in the house, we just can't prevent it, until it's revealed what that mysterious item was. A gun. Unable to face what's outside, Jim starts to panic, starts to hyperventilate. Jim takes his own life. This game was terrifying, as it made my heart beat intensely each time I was about to open the cupboard door. But I believe the game is not intended to be a horror game, more so a message, as it gives away a subtle hint that there's no threat at all. There's a chemical plant relating to the missing people, and the sky turning red. I'm sure that the plant exploded, which may have killed the workers, spreading chemical particles across the sky, causing it to be that slightly tinted reddish blood colour. So the mayor placed the town in lockdown to avoid any blame for it. I believe it relates to insomnia. The fear that's generated has caused this insomnia, as Jim started falling asleep outside of the bed as he attempted to stay awake due to him no longer feeling safe in his own house. His mind started to play tricks on him due to this lack of sleep, causing this fear to spiral out of control. Also, that anonymous chatter, I personally believe that it was Jim's subconscious talking to him, warning him. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.